Alright, good day everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And today we have the BMW F30. As you guys know, this car I've done the doors and roof. So today in this video, I'm going to do the floor. Okay. I also noticed that I don't really have much BMW followers. uh, I really have no idea why. I think because these guys are too busy making their money, so they got no time to go on YouTube and bum around. I guess I'm not sure. Okay, it's just a rough estimation. Uh, Estimation? What the fuck? I'm just guessing. Okay, estimation is not the word. Okay, so yeah, as you can see now, we are starting to strip off the rubber seal because in the BMW you have to strip off the rubber seals to get access to the side trims. Okay, so pretty straightforward. I'm not really going to touch what I'm doing here. You just have to just pull it out. If your pull out game is weak, then you're going to suffer the consequences. So anyways, so right after the bed, trying to pull off the rubber seals. Once it's off the trim areas, and then you can start pulling off your side trims, your B pillars and stuff like that. Specifically on this car, it's quite difficult to remove that because the clips are very sensitive, and if you make a small mistake, you're going to break the clips. Okay, so always do things carefully when you are doing continental cars. I don't care whether you are doing a business or whatsoever, but even though if you are doing DIY and stuff like that, always keep that in mind. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to act like a jerk. Okay, so just take things easily. Okay, just go around with cautious lah. Okay, all right. So next step that I'm going to do is remove the seat. Okay, before we remove the seat, I would like to inform you guys that before we remove the seat, there's another side trim here. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You just have to pull it off. There's only two clips that holds the side trim here. Okay, all right, then pull that off, keep it on the side, whatever. Okay, for the seat bolts, all right, we are using a T45. It's a Torx. Okay, it's not a triple spline unlike the Volkswagen. This is a Torx. Okay, so before you remove this, do not remove your battery because you need to, like you can see from this video, you need to move around the seats. Okay, because you need to get the right angle to remove it out. Okay, so once you've done that, adjust accordingly, for your leverage, your particular leverage. And then, oh, before that I forgot, you have to remove the seat belt bolt as well, as you can see here. All right, it's the same size as the seat. It's a T45. Okay, so you remove that and it will be off. All right. Other than that, just a side note, you can keep just put a plastic around and wrap it with a quick tie so you don't miss any bolts on whatsoever. That's just a safety precaution lah. Okay, because this type of high-end cars, it's very difficult to get the spares. Okay, so okay, now we have removed the seat mounting and stuff like that. Right here, I'm going to remove the battery. Now guys, please, before you remove the battery, okay, lock your boot manually. Okay, put an Allen wrench or put a screwdriver, I don't care, as long you put something that doesn't latch the lock. Okay, so because once you remove the battery and once you remove the battery and you close the boot, you are fucked royally. Okay, upon removing the battery, remove the connector here, right, for the seat, and that's it. It's very straightforward. Okay, just one clip that connects everything. And then, all right, okay, you guys see me doing this most of the time. Just put a towel or any rough rag or anything just to protect the metal from scratching with the seat rails and stuff like that. So just an extra cautious lah. Okay, all right, the next step we are removing is the subwoofer under the seat. Yes, BMW has an option for this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not very sure, but yeah, I'm not very sure lah. But anyways, very straightforward. There's two 10mm bolts and one connector at the side, and two clips that holds the wiring on top of the subwoofer. Okay, it's a pain in the ass to remove, but make sure you use proper tools to remove it. Okay, and here we go. The back seat is very straightforward. simple. You just have to pull the front and the back will slide off immediately. Well, this car is a bit dirty, but um, well, I've seen worse. Okay, so it's just a carpet on top. All right, it's just an noise insulation on top of the metal and below the seat. So there you go. The metal is exposed. And what am I doing here? Okay, all right. Oh, okay, the side trim, the small one. I'm trying to remove that. Oh, my camera angle is a bit bad. Anyways, you guys get the idea lah. Okay, there's a small clip that holds the side trim for the back seat. Okay, you just have to liberate, and pretty much that's it. You guys just watch me liberating it lah. All right, so I think it's off. Yes, that's the clip. Okay, and what you have to do is just pull it out. Okay, and that's where the position of the clip is. All right. Okay, now let's move to the next clip. Okay, this one, your footrest. Okay, you just have to peel it off. Nothing much, nothing fancy lah. Okay, and of course, next you have to remove the throttle controller. Okay, there's another T30 if I'm not mistaken. T30 Torx. Okay, there's no wiring involved. All right, you just have to pull out the pedal. Okay, very straightforward removal process lah for this. Okay, right, now you have to remove the hood lever to remove the side panel. We remove from the other side, but on this side, on the driver's side, is a bit different because you have all your OBD panels and stuff like that. Okay, so there are two screws if I'm not mistaken. One is for the lever, and one more is for the mounting for this side trim here lah. Okay, so once you remove the two screws, right, you just have to lever it out. But be careful, on this side you have a switch which you will see in a minute. Okay, I will show you, I think, in a while. All right, so here's the thing. As you can see, I'm not working as rough as I used to work on other cars because, like I said, I'm taking a lot of precautionary actions here because I don't want to break anything. Okay, so that's the switch, right? So the easiest way to remove this switch is push from the inside, so it will pop right back out. Okay, all right, and as you can see, I'm still struggling pulling that out, and then I realized that, oh my god, why am I so dumb? I need to remove this top panel here first in order to get access to the side lever there. So guys, again, you have to learn through trial and error because I'm doing first time for this car, so it's always a learning curve for me. All right, as long as you don't break anything, as long as you don't damage your car and stuff like that, you're still good to go. At the end of the day, it's a learning process. All right, so that's the bolt over there. That's a 10mm bolt that holds the two panel. I mean, this entire panel you will see in a while that I'll be removing. Okay, I should have speeded up this video, but hey, it's okay, you guys can see it. All right, removing and removing. God damn, it's never ending. Okay, so I think it's coming off in a while. Right, this is taking forever. Okay, I'm sorry guys. All right, so I think it's about time to pull off the panel. As you can see, I'm trying to see what are the attachments that's involved, because it's not about all pulling it out and fixing it back. You just have to see where's the mounting point, where's the strong point, and where's the weak point. You have to pull it out from the strong point, not from the weak point. Okay, when you pull out from the weak point, chances are you're going to break something. Okay, so I pulled it from the front, which is I think that's 4 clips that holds the entire panel. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, and there you go. The panel is, I don't know why I'm still struggling. I think there's a wiring inside there. yes, there was a wiring for the floor, not floor, I think the foot lighting. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, there was some wiring over there. So, and then now we come back to the side panel. Okay, as you can see, now it's a bit easier. Well, looks like not. Okay, I don't know what happened over there, but somehow I managed to remove it. All right, so that's it. Okay, here comes the crucial step. I always emphasize on this: proper cleaning before you stick the soundproofing material is crucial. And guys, also I wanted to remove the center console, but it's just too much of work, and the rewarding to risk ratio is very high. Okay, because I don't want to break anything and I don't want to make a mess lah. Okay, so I choose the safest way to carry on with this procedure. So I just flip the carpet to the center console, so I still get access to do my soundproofing and stuff like that. Okay, so these are the things that you have to take into consideration lah. Okay, and now again I will make sure that my vacuuming is on point. Okay, I'll usually vacuum twice. Okay, first layer of vacuuming, and then I will spray with isopropyl alcohol, make sure it's very clean, and then I will re-vacuum again. Okay, all right, so here we are installing the first layer of vibration isolation material. Okay, as you can see throughout this video, I'll be installing 2 layers of vibration isolation. Okay, simply because the car is already quiet. Okay, so one layer will not make much of a difference. All right, so by adding another layer, 2 layer, it does make a lot of difference. Okay, because now the thickness has increased from 2 mm to 4 mm. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I will show you some pictures at the end of this video, and also I like to do my functionals right after I fix back everything. Just make sure there's no ABS light or whatsoever lah. Okay, just to be sure everything is okay. All right, as you can see, I making sure that okay, I just start the car and voila, there's no lights and whatsoever. Okay,
no lights.
So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe and please share this video. And yeah, that's about it lah. See you guys in the next video, and have a great day ahead. And guys, please stay safe, wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, and please maintain your social distancing lah. Okay, so see you in the next video.